Pella Christian, taking on Dallas Center Grimes here in this contest in boys and girls basketball. Eagles taking on a ranked DCG girls squad here in this one. And let's look at our McKay Group radio keys to the game to start off our night here with pregame coverage. Again, I'm Tyler Crabb. Aaron Stoltz will be joining us here in a little bit. He was coaching the junior varsity boys game over at the grade school tonight, so he told us he would be here as soon as he could. So we'll have him join us here in a little bit. But our keys to the game, first thing for the Eagles, which a lot easier said than done in terms of the key, is health. Stay healthy. Eagles a shell of themselves right now with injuries, illnesses, basically you name it, they're plagued by right now. So make it through 32 minutes tonight healthy, 100%, and then additionally just limit turnovers. I think that's always going to be a big key when you play a team that applies the level of pressure that Dallas Center Grimes does. You got to take care of the basketball. So those are our McKay Group radio keys to the game. Auto, home, business, commercial, life, and health insurance. They're covering you in Knoxville and Oskaloosa. Our game time temperature presented by Van Haften Plumbing and Heating. It is 47 degrees outside in Pella today. And we know that it's unseasonably warm, but as we get ready to prepare for that next time that the weather cools down, make sure to call in the heating and cooling experts at Van Haften Plumbing and Heating here in Pella. You're going to rest easy when you pick up the phone and you hear
Van Haften.
There we go. And again, that's our game time temperature presented by Van Haften Plumbing and Heating. We're going to take our first time out. Back after this on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel with pregame coverage of Pella Christian basketball against Dallas Center Grimes. Dallas Center Grimes.
You gave your kids a new puppy or kitten for Christmas. Let's make sure we take care of him. This is Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, and we have a new puppy and kitten program that provides the attention they need. It involves physical exams, vaccinations, diets, and most importantly, information for you so that you can provide the best care for your new family member. Schedule your new puppy or kitten visit by calling Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the veterinarians.
They take care of pets because they love them.
Rev up your ride with unbeatable deals at PellaMotors.com. We're dealing so you can drive away happy. Don't miss out on our incredible offers on Chevy, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram. Find your perfect ride at PellaMotors.com.
Van Haften.
Hi, I just went downstairs and there's water everywhere. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but maybe we have a frozen pipe. I really need you to come fix it.
Okay, don't worry, ma'am. We'll send one of the big trucks.
Van Haften Plumbing and Heating's fleet of big trucks rolling around the Marion County area don't just look cool. These big trucks are well stocked with extra parts and supplies to get the job done quicker and get that leak stopped quicker. It's another reason you'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear
Van Haften.
At Pella Insurance, they strive to provide you with bend-over-backward service to protect your home, auto, business, farm, life, and health. Pella Insurance is a local independent agency that has been serving the Pella community for over 30 years with a mission to provide you with a more holistic approach to your insurance needs. With access to a multitude of industry-leading carriers, they are focused on assisting their customers with protecting and maximizing their assets, resources, and opportunities. Call Pella Insurance at 628-9235.
Vanderlinden Services is your trusted family-owned plumbing and HVAC business. I'm Austin Vanderlinden. Our team has years of experience and commitment to treating every customer like family, and our trusted technicians take pride in their work. Plus, we offer the best in York HVAC residential and commercial systems. Call me today for reliable, friendly service that you can trust. Vanderlinden Services, the best for the job.
Local is our heartbeat. Since 1935, Marion County Bank has backed local businesses with real relationships and real solutions. We've helped our neighbors buy their first or forever homes and delivered practical banking options that fit your story every step of the way. We invite you to celebrate local and bank local. Come see us today. Marion County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The wipers in the car go swish, 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 swish. The wipers in the car go swish, swish, swish at Central Tire and Auto.
Winter brings slushy, sleety, icy weather that's even more annoying if your wipers can't keep your windshield clean. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and the important little things like new wipers, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
At Central Tire and Auto. Mama and Dad are gonna love this. Pingle's Home Store has appliances now. Refrigerators, washers, dryers, everything for our house. And Pingle's still has the best stuff for kitchens, bathrooms, living rooms, and bedrooms too. New appliances and the same great service. Awesome!
Now at Pingle's Home Store, top brand appliances, refrigerators, washers, dryers, and more. Pingle's Home Store is now your appliance headquarters too.
Hearthstone and Pella is looking for CNAs and nurses for first, second, and third shifts, and they're eager to invest in you. There's a healthy shift differential for evening and overnight CNAs and nurses, plus a sign-on bonus for both full-time and part-time. This could be a perfect opportunity for a student looking for evening or weekend work, as Hearthstone also offers tuition reimbursement for higher education. To learn more or to apply, visit wesleylife.org/Hearthstone and click Join Our Team.
Winter's here, but your roof still needs the best. At Dutch Mill Supply, they offer top quality CertainTeed shingles to keep your home protected all season long. Durable, reliable, and designed for winter weather, CertainTeed shingles ensure your roof stands strong against snow, ice, and wind.
Dutch Mill Supply, located in Pella, is your only locally owned, one-stop, full-service lumberyard and building material supplier. My name is Joshua Payne. My staff and I are here daily for professional service from the guy next door.
Welcome back to pregame coverage of Pella Christian girls and boys basketball against Dallas Center Grimes. The Eagles getting ready to take the court. Let's look at our colors of the game presented by Michelle Gritter's Lux Photography. For the Eagles tonight, it's the home white uniforms once again with the maroon trim, the maroon numbers, and the maroon lettering with the gold outline on the numbers and the letters. For Dallas Center Grimes tonight, they're going to be in the road red uniforms with the white trim on the jerseys, the white numbers and the white lettering. Those are tonight's colors of the game presented by Michelle Gritter's Lux Photography, where your story becomes a masterpiece. Starting lineups presented by Pella Real Estate Services. And we'll look at first for Dallas Center Grimes. 5'4" senior guard number 2, Leah Brauk. It'll be 5'7" junior guard number 10, Macy Meyer. 5'11" sophomore forward number 12, Ava Smid. 5'10" junior forward number 34, Addie Abens, and 5'7" junior guard number 34, Tessa Jones. For Pella Christian tonight, starting lineup will look like this. Number 4, a 5'11" junior guard, Sophia Slochter. It'll be 5'9" junior guard number 10, Ashlyn Vermeer. 6'1" senior forward number 11, Ava Breams. 5'10" senior forward number 13, Addie Van Arendonk. And 5'10" junior forward/guard number 35, Rachel Kakmarinsky. Those are your starting lineups presented by Pella Real Estate Services. They're a full-service brokerage with a lineup that includes residential and commercial real estate acreages, property management, storage facilities, and short and long-term rental options. Call 628-1BUY for Pella Real Estate Services. Go ahead and take another timeout. We'll be back for the opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply and Pella after this on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
The season at Vandenberg's Greenhouse has ended, and they want to thank everyone for making this year fantastic. They met many new friends and saw many old friends and customers again this year. Vandenberg's Greenhouse is now closed for a few months. They are looking forward to the new season in 2026. So even though they are closed, Russ and Becky Vandenberg are busy getting ready for opening in late February or early March, and of course their spring open house. Keep listening for the spring opening date and to hear about some exciting additions coming to Vandenberg's Greenhouse. From all your friends at Vandenberg's Greenhouse, they hope you have a safe and happy winter. 1405 Highway 5 Albia, Vandenberg's Greenhouse. Always worth the short drive.
Hey everyone, it's Tegan Vanderwaal, Ork Ford Lincoln in Pella. The end of the year brought a ton of fresh trade-ins and our pre-owned inventory is packed. We've got a great selection of pre-owned vehicles, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and cars, priced to fit any budget. You'll find a variety of makes, models, trims, and features. Plus, for extra peace of mind, our lifetime powertrain warranty is included on most vehicles 2021 and newer with under 100,000 miles. That's a difference you won't find everywhere. Backed by our award-winning customer service. At Ork Ford Lincoln, we're taking care of you.
Did you know Kinetic Edge has more than just physical therapy? We also offer occupational therapy for children and sports medicine services for athletes. Whether you are a parent seeking a better life for your child or a student athlete wanting to make the most out of your season, the movement experts at Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy want to help you get back to a healthy, happy, and hope-filled life. Call us at 866-588-0230 or visit kineticedgept.com.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask me, Chad Klein, at the Verduff Agency in Pella, if Auto Owners make sense for you.
If you've been holding out on starting the search for your next home, your patience might have just paid off. Hi, this is Aaron Stoltz with Pella Real Estate Services, and right now is a great time to buy. We're seeing increased inventory in all price ranges, and interest rates are becoming more favorable. Schedule a buyer consultation so that we can start looking for your next home by calling 628-1BUY and visiting with me or any member of our team at Pella Real Estate Services.
You don't seem to be yourself lately.
I just don't have the energy I used to and feel like I'm losing muscle strength. It could be low T. I just don't want another awkward conversation with the doctor.
Let's try Pella Regional Health Center. Their urology team knows you just want to get things back to normal, so they make it easy and discreet. They even handle ED and bladder problems.
And that's all right here in South Central Iowa?
Yes, of course it's here. Check out pellahealth.org/urology. Comprehensive confidential men's healthcare is closer than you think.
The start of a new calendar year often brings renewed attention to health topics and preventative care. Family medicine addresses a wide range of health needs across all stages of life. Health needs can change over time, and medical guidelines outline different preventative services based on age and individual health factors, including immunizations and screening considerations related to breast, cervical, colorectal, and lung cancers. This information is from Knoxville Hospital and Clinics. Additional information is available at knoxvillehospital.org.
Hi, this is Mike at Langstrad Auto Body. Winter's finally here, and along with it comes the inevitable. That's right, you've heard this before. Along with basketball and wrestling, we get bumper cars, car hockey, and even a little unwanted ditch riding. Accidents happen. At Langstrad Auto Body, we pride ourselves on getting your car in and out quickly and doing a quality repair. Our 100% satisfaction guarantee goes out the door with every vehicle. If your car is in need of some attention, come out and see us at Langstrad Auto Body. You'll be glad you did. Langstrad Auto Body, where you don't have to look for a quality repair.
Welcome back here on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Tyler Crabb here with you for the moment. Aaron Stoltz will be joining us here tonight. He had to coach the Junior Varsity boys game over at Pella Christian Grade School across town, so he will be here as soon as he can be. He informed us this afternoon that he might be just a touch behind, so we will get him on here when he is able to get here. We told him not to rush and get him a ticket or anything like that. Just take his time, and you know, when he got here it would work. And so we are almost set for tonight's opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply, your only local lumberyard and building material supplier in Pella. You're listening to Pella Christian Basketball, powered by Bank Iowa, on 92.1 FM KRLS Knoxville, Pella Newton, and KRLS HD1 Knoxville, Pella Newton. Everyone has a goal, an inspiration, a reason for being, whatever that is for you. Bank Iowa says,
let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen, and that's the whole goal here tonight. It's Pella Christian taking on a ranked Dallas Center Grimes squad in the opening game of our Little Hawkeye Conference doubleheader. Again, Pella Christian coming off of a big win last night over Knoxville, but will be a little bit more shorthanded after Chloe Nickel going down with an injury last night. And so Eagles get to find some different, probably run through a couple different lineups tonight to kind of see what'll work as they get ready for a little break in action next week. They've got Indianola to wrap up the week here on Friday night, and then it's homecoming next Friday for the Eagle girls. The Pella Christian boys, they'll play on the road next week at Fairfield, but the girls will be off from Friday until Friday. So we are going to be set. Again, your starting lineups for the Mustangs. It's Brauk, Meyer, Smid, Abens, Jones. For Pella Christian, Slaughter, Vermeer, Breams, Van Arendonk, and Kakmarinsky. DCG, or Dallas Center Grimes, they're in the road reds with the white numbers, the white lettering, the white trim. Pella Christian in the home whites with the maroon numbers and the maroon trim with the gold outline on the numbers. The opening tip has been won by Dallas Center Grimes. It's your opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply and Pella, your only local lumberyard and building material supplier. The ball into the hands of, it was Tessa Jones out top. She'll give it inside to number 12, Smid. She'll kick it out. Three-pointer from the right wing is good from Leah Brauk. And it's a quick 3-0 start for Dallas Center Grimes. Eagles swinging the ball. Kakmarinsky, nice feed, cross court. Addie Van Arendonk will lay it up and in for two here inside the Element Siding and Windows radio broadcast booth on 92.1 KRLS. Dallas Center Grimes on the ensuing possession. Smid goes to the basket, misses the shot, and DCG throwing the ball around, and Pella Christian forces the first turnover. Tyler Crabb and now Aaron Stoltz with you for all of tonight's action. Aaron making his way back from the grade school to join us here tonight.
We've made it.
Did you guys win?
We did not. Fought hard, good defensive effort, but tough Mustang sophomore team there.
Yeah, and the Eagles get a three-pointer there. They swing the ball around and finds the hands of Ashlyn Vermeer, who knocks down the triple. And that's exactly what the Eagles needed there as they take a 5-3 lead over Dallas Center Grimes with 6:37 to go in the first quarter. And then Rachel Kakmarinsky knocking a pass out of bounds.
Yeah, looking for some more consistent outside shooting this season, and that'd be huge if another one or two girls could step up and knock down some shots here as the season plays out.
Especially when you're using, I think, probably the 6th or 7th iteration of a lineup. Yeah. Dallas Center Grimes ensuing possession.
Ooh, traveled.
Yeah. Three-pointer was no good by Macy Meyer. Kakmarinsky got the rebound, but took
all momentum running to the corner there and just unable to stop. So good hustle play.
Yep, and on the inbounds pass, it was Smid going to the basket and gets fouled by Ashlyn Vermeer. Her first, team's first. We mentioned it, Aaron, the lineup for Pella Christian. It's been a kind of a revolving door with injuries and stuff like that. Unfortunately, you lose another one last night with Chloe Nickel going down. And at some point, you'd like to believe things will look up, but a lot of girls stepping up this season for Pella Christian.
Yeah, law of averages says that maybe it would. I feel like every time I'm up here, we've got a different lineup out in front of us, which isn't necessarily ideal as you're looking for some continuity this late in the season and is working towards the postseason eventually. Nice pass.
Yeah, Rachel Kakmarinsky beats the press, throws it ahead to Addie Van Arendonk, and Pella Christian up 7-5, 6:12 to go in the first quarter. Ava Smid, she'll drive the lane. Her shot off to the left side of the rim, though, and Pella Christian down with the board. Kakmarinsky able to get past the defense. Kicks it ahead to Vermeer and left the pass for Van Arendonk short, and it's intercepted by Addie Abens. And then on the other end, Smid tried to get the layup in before going underneath the backboard and was too strong, no good. And on the other end of the floor, Rachel took just one too many steps again, and
yep, kind of got her traveled with the ball in the, kind of a tough spot there. She's moving in with knowing the defender's in front of her, so starts crossing through your mind, what am I going to do here with somebody in front of me, and got a little indecisive, and unfortunately had the turnover there. So
yeah, Macy Meyer going to get a look for a three, no good. And Rachel Kakmarinsky I'm pretty confident she already has 2 rebounds, which puts her over 600 for her career. On the other end, Sophia Slaughter off the mark on the 3, but Ava Breams is there for the follow, and it's a 9-5 Pella Christian lead. 5:14 to go in the first quarter here against the ranked Dallas Center Grimes squad. Ava Smid kicks to the corner. Macy Meyer open looking another 3. That one's off the mark and knocked out of bounds by Dallas Center Grimes.
Yeah, good start here. A little confidence builder for the Eagles. Getting a few buckets to go, moving the ball pretty well. It goes without saying we've had our fair share of struggles against the Mustangs over the years, so we come in here with a highly ranked squad, and seems like every year, and just a lot of girls that can play. And it's good to see us come out and not back down right away and get a little confidence as we turn it over again. But
yeah, Rachel just got going a little too fast. Yep. Couldn't quite grab the basketball.
But one thing you can't do against a team like DCG is play scared, which I feel like maybe some of our teams have done in the past. So it's good to see them come out just kind of carefree and nothing to lose, it feels like.
Yeah, the Eagles will force another turnover. And now it's Addie Van Arendonk racing the other way to the basket. First attempt was no good. Ball on the floor, loose ball. It'll go to Pella Christian on the possession arrow here. Some substitutions to mention, too, for Dallas Center Grimes. Number 20, Anaya Bowens, into the game, as is number 24, Paisley Heidegerken. And it's Rachel Kagmarinsky inbounding. Gets it into Van Arendonk, and she tried to throw it right back to Kagmarinsky, and off the leg, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles.
Wasn't a lot of room there. Maybe a little bit of a force by Addie. Maybe, if you want to end up with Rachel's hands, maybe make one pass out and get a little better angle coming from somewhere else on that.
Yeah, Rachel gets it into Van Arendonk. Van Arendonk is looking for some help. She'll drive, and her pass off the hands of Sophia Slaughter, intercepted by Dallas Center Grimes. And in transition, Smid will go to the basket and lay it in on the left side. And it's 9-7. Pella Christian still leading Dallas Center Grimes. 4:15 to go in the first quarter, as Ashlyn Vermeer and Rachel Kagmarinsky able to beat the pressure for now. Slaughter down low for Breams, but Bowen's not able to secure the possession. Slaughter mid-range jumper is no good. And on the other end, shot no good by number 34, Tessa Jones. Dallas Center Grimes got the rebound, but then threw it away.
Yeah, and that's where, they cause a lot of problems, over time through the years. It's just that transition scoring. So those live ball turnovers are going to be huge for Pella Christian to try to limit tonight, because you just give them runouts. They're going to convert those more times than not. So really got to be careful here if you're the Eagles to limit that transition.
Yeah, Ava Breams got kind of left out all alone out top. Had the ball taken away by number 34, Tessa Jones. Her shot was no good, but Ava Breams commits the foul in transition. So that's the second foul on the Eagles, first on Breams. Eagles with no one off the bench quite yet. As Jones makes the first free throw. Into the game, Addie Abens comes back in. So she came in for number 12, Ava Smid. And Jones makes the second free throw, and she'll get a breather now with Macy Meyer coming back on. 9-9, Pella Christian and Dallas Center Grimes tied here with 3:40 to go in the first quarter. As Ashlyn Vermeer will inbound to Rachel Kagmarinsky, defended by Leah Brauk. Kagmarinsky gonna go to Slaughter. Slaughter heavily defended. Tried to get it to Ashlyn Vermeer. They were too close. And that one just off the mark, but they get a huge break as Macy Meyer struggles continue here in the first quarter. She can't get the layup to go on the left side.
Yeah, they've definitely missed a few right at the rim there. Eagles dodged another one, but you got to think that's probably not going to continue. So if you're the Pella Christian, you got to clean it up a little bit, take care of the ball a little better, and like I said, limit some of that transition stuff.
Yeah, and Pella Christian able to get the ball to the basket, but Ava Breams gets tied up by Anaya Bones as Ashlyn Vermeer found her down low. And Pella Christian, I think you're going to be, you're considering yourself fortunate right now. You're tied 9-9, but 7 first quarter turnovers.
Yeah, I've I've watched some of these games in the past to know that we've had worse starts from a scoreboard perspective. So I know as a coach you're not happy with the 7 turnovers in 6 minutes, but as far as the scoreboards, ooh, shoot, thought that was a good dig there.
Yeah, Slochter whistled for the foul. As it was number 2, Leah Brauk driving, 3rd foul on the Eagles as a team.
Okay.
There's the first substitution for the Eagles. Finley Snyder into the game for Ava Breams.
I thought they had Ashlyn there on the reach-in, which I thought was a pretty good reach-in, but it was Sophia. So.
Yep, and on the inbounds pass, Paisley Heideggerkin knocks down the triple and makes it a 12-9 game with 2:40 to go in this opening frame. The Eagles will bring in a little bit more ball handling with Snyder, the guard position, and allow Kakmarinsky to go back to the post as Addie Van Arendonk had the ball taken away by Bowens. And in transition, Macy Meyer goes to the basket and still can't connect. And then Kakmarinsky with an ill-advised pass ahead to Van Arendonk. That was not open, and now Macy Meyer going to go back to the basket. That one's also off the mark. And now Van Arendonk will be fouled by Heideggerkin. So Meyer coming in as the leading scorer for the Dallas Center Grimes team. She's 0 for 3 from inside the arc. She's 0 for 3 from behind the arc. Just cannot buy anything to go down. As Leah Brauk getting a breather with, who came back in there? I think it was, so it's 23, Taya Jones. Elena Hertigan also checks in for Sophia Slochter. Foul on Heideggerkin is her first, and it's the first on Dallas Center Grimes. As Snyder gets it in, or Snyder and Vermeer get it across half court. Vermeer had the ball poked away for a moment. Now able to get it to Hertigan. Now to Kakmarinsky. And the Eagles need some space on the floor. Nice feed. And Kakmarinsky to the basket. Did not get it to go. Maybe some contact there, but Addie Van Arendonk for the follow. She's got 6. As DCG in transition, quickly trying to get the ball to the basket. Instead, it's going to be a left wing 3 that'll be knocked down by Taya Jones. And it's 15-11 in favor of the Mustangs. And Ashlyn Vermeer
keep going.
Pushing in transition. She'll slow it down for a second. Snyder to Kakmarinsky, and Kakmarinsky was trying to hold off the pass to Van Arendonk and lost control of it.
Hands there, yeah. So again, matchup in transition here. Kick out.
Yep, 3-pointer on the way. That time is off the mark by Jones. Kakmarinsky in transition gives it up to Snyder. Snyder able to get it to Kakmarinsky. Cross court to Hertigan. And Hertigan going to be bumped by Jones.
Yeah, good attack there by Hertigan, putting the ball on the floor, not just settling for that 3-point look. So a little ways to go. I mean, I don't know where we get to 5 fouls in the quarter here, but regardless, I like the aggressiveness to attack.
Yeah, a 30-second Pella Motors timeout taken here by John Mumm and Pella Christian. Bengals Home Store Instant Radio update. Norwalk 14, Newton 11 at the end of the first quarter. So some shocking scores here early on in the Little Hockey Conference.
Definitely a lower scoring affair there is going to favor the Cardinals.
Yeah.
From an offensive standpoint. So, but
100%.
We know how capable Norwalk is of getting hot too. But if you're Newton, you got to be pleased with that first quarter.
Yeah, you absolutely do. Our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. It's Pella Christian 11, Dallas Center Grimes 15. 52 seconds to go in the first quarter. Pella and Indianola playing tonight. We don't have a score update there yet. Norwalk, as we mentioned, leads Newton 14-11 at the end of the first quarter. Knoxville taking on Cardinal later. That's the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leader is Marion County Bank, with offices in Pella, Knoxville, Melcher, Dallas, who are serving you and building community across the county. On the inbounds pass, Kakmarinsky tried to get the shot to go. Unable to do so, and now Dallas Center Grimes in transition. It's Ava Smith kicking, and now it's Meyer trying to drive, and the Eagles are there to take that away as Nora Van Arendonk into the game for Ashlyn Vermeer. Eagles forcing a 4th DCG turnover. Nora Van Arendonk gives it up to Snyder. Nice feed to Kakmarinsky to the basket, but she can't get it to fall.
A great cut and a great look, just didn't get the layup to go.
And in transition, Macy Meyer finally gets one to fall with the left-handed lay-in. 17-11. 10 seconds to play in the quarter as Snyder will get it into Kakmarinsky.
All the way.
Kakmarinsky going in transition, able to find Addie Van Arendonk underneath the basket. And Van Erendonk will lay it in just before the first quarter buzzer. And Pella Christian hanging around with Dallas Center Grimes after a frame. They trail at 17-13 after one. And we'll be back inside the Element Siding Windows radio broadcast booth on 92.1 KRLS. KRL.
At Element Siding and Windows, we do it right the first time. Hi, I'm Andrew Thomason, owner of Element. We're locally owned and proud to have the same dedicated team on every project, the same faces you'll see from start to finish, no random subcontractors. We don't leave your project until it is complete and you are completely satisfied. Your details and your budget matter to us, and we'll work with you to bring your vision to life. You have a dream, we'll make it happen. Find us on Facebook at Element Siding and Windows.
Winter is coming, and with it comes heavy snow and ice and bad roads. Upgrade your winter driving experience with a new set of Firestone Weather Grip tires and step up your savings before winter hits with a trip to Raceway Tire and Exhaust. Raceway Tire and Exhaust has everything you need to keep your car in top driving shape for the weather to come. From Firestone Weather Grip tires to brakes, AC, wiper blades, and more, stop into Raceway Tire and Exhaust today.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust. We got what you need to get you on the go.
Welcome back here on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel inside the Element Siding and Windows radio broadcast booth. Pella Christian trailing Dallas Center Grimes 17-13. But in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic, the Eagles with a strong first quarter, scoring the basketball despite some turnovers. And, despite 10 turnovers. Hanging tough with this DCG squad. That's in case you missed it. Presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
Sophia Slochter, wide open look for three from the top of the key. And Sophia Slochter knocks it down. Pella Christian back within one.
Yeah, nice little dribble handoff there by Ashlyn. Kind of came through, cleared out a little bit of space, give a little kick out, and Sophia was able to knock it down. That's good offense.
Yeah, DCG looking to attack the Eagles zone. It's going to be Macy Meyer, a left wing three. And she'll knock that one down in response to make it 20-16. Pingle's Home Store Instant Radio Update. Indianola 14, Pella 6 into the first quarter. Game reset wired by Center Point Electric. 6:57 to go in the second quarter. And Pella Christian trailing Dallas Center Grimes 20-16. Slochter tried again from three, but this time was too strong. And Dallas Center Grimes turns it over as it was Smid stepping on the baseline. Your game resets wired by Center Point Electric. How about our Randall Ruthing? Race through moment of the game moments ago as Sophia Slochter knocking down the triple to start off the quarter here. Second one of the night for Pella Christian. As Rachel Kegmarinsky off the inbound, trying to go to the basket and had her shot blocked from behind. And in transition, Meyer dumps it off to Abens. And Abens is whistled for the travel.
Wasn't sure if they were going to call Addie for the bump there.
Or they let him play tonight, I'll tell you what.
Yeah. So back on the other end, though, I mean, three gals around Rachel there. Just DCG doing a nice job of collapsing, especially when she gets inside that paint there. So.
Yep, and then Ashlyn Vermeer going to lose the handle on it. And to the basket will go Ava Smid. She'll lay it in and get the foul on Vermeer, which is her second. Team's 12th.
Yeah, just kind of compounded it there. If you turn it over, sometimes as a coach, you want to tell players don't compound it and make it worse by committing the foul. And she's doing a nice job just trying to contest there, but a little too much body.
Yeah, absolutely. And so Pella Motors timeout taken here by Dallas Center Grimes. Gives us a chance to do our Pingles Home Store Instant Radio Update here. Indianola 14, Pella 6. At the end of the first quarter in girls basketball. So that takes us into our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. All the games that have started so far, we have a score from. Our score, Dallas Center Grimes 22, Pella Christian 16, 6:27 to go in the second quarter. Pella trailing Indianola 14-6 at home at the end of the first quarter. Norwalk up 14-11 on Newton at the end of the first quarter. And then Knoxville, they'll start here in a little bit against Cardinal. And that's our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Free throw, no good there by Ava Smith. And Kegmarinsky pushing in transition as the double team comes, able to get it to Van Arendonk.
There it
Van
is.
Arendonk to a cutting Kekmarinsky, who will lay it in on the easy look.
Yeah, on the backside defense there for DCG just fell asleep on that one. Nobody rotated over, and Addie had a nice little dump off, and Rachel was wide open.
Yeah, Van Arendonk nearly had a takeaway. Ball swinging around here for Dallas Center Grimes now as Meyer kicks it up top. It's Brauk. Over to Tessa Jones, back up to Brauk. 12 on the shot clock as the ball goes into Smid. Defense collapses. Three-pointer for Macy Meyer from the right wing. She'll knock that one down, 25-18.
That's a tough shot. I mean, that was deep there, so. Eagles did a nice job playing defense for most of the shot clock there, and sometimes you just got to tip your cap. That was deep three, contested a little bit, and she was able to knock it down.
Yeah, Paisley Heideggerkin back into the game here for Meyer. As the inbound goes to Kekmarinsky, the double team came and Vermeer stopped, and it's going to lead to an open three from Brauk, which is no good. And Ava Breams runs down the defensive rebound, and ahead the ball goes to Ashlyn Vermeer, and Vermeer forced up a quick shot that was no good.
Maybe like to see gets a little more under control there. I like the aggression, but maybe play off two, get a 2-foot jump stop. Nice steal by Addie. Good active hands there.
Yeah, forces a 7th Dallas Center Grimes turnover. And Ashlyn Vermeer with it. She'll go to the corner for Slaughter.
Flash the high post. Ooh, just a little slow.
Yep.
A little slow.
She was looking for Ava Breams. In transition, laying it in will be Addie Abens. And Vermeer will try to get the ball into Kekmarinsky, which she'll accomplish.
And against a team like DCG that presses, this is where you're, shoot.
Yeah, it took one step before the hop.
Just going to say, this is where a depleted backcourt really kind of rears its head a little bit when you don't have people that are more traditional ball handlers. You got some girls that maybe force into some rules they're not quite as used to doing and quite as comfortable doing, and credit to them. They're giving their best effort and really trying to make it work, but sometimes it just takes time to get comfortable with doing that, and we've seen that a little bit here tonight.
Yeah, substitutions here. Bowens into the game for Dallas Center Grimes. Nora Van Arendonk and Finley Snyder into the game for Pella Christian. Ball into the hands of Brauk in the corner. To Smid. She'll take the shot from the middle lane, and good for Smid. And Dallas Center Grimes up by 11, 29-18, with 4:06 to go in the second quarter. Nora Van Arendonk working against the pressure of Smid now. She was looking to get it to Addie Van Arendonk, and the size just overwhelmed there as Smid goes to the basket, lays it in, and Addie Van Arendonk will pick up her first foul. It's the first of the quarter. And so Smid at the line trying to make this a 14-point game.
Yeah, it's tough there if you're Addie, given the size differential, or Nora, excuse me, given the size differential on the turnover there. You'd like to see her maybe try to step around, pivot a little bit, rather than try to throw it over the top. Smid just had some great length that was able to take that away from her.
Yeah, and right now I think the big thing for Pella Christian is just a couple too many dribbles right now. Slaughter, three-pointer after the Eagles break the press. No, but Nora Van Arendonk is there for the follow.
Shoot.
And it just won't fall for her.
Almost had it there.
Tough break for Nora. Had a great look and it was halfway down, just no good. Three-pointer was no good by Macy Meyer. And then number 24, Heideggerkin, had her shot blocked, but Dallas Center Grimes still with the ball. It swings to the corner. The pass for Bowens. Kekmarinsky stepped in front. And the ball on the floor will be tied up. It'll stay with Dallas Center Grimes here.
Good effort, good scramble in there. DCG's knocking down some threes, but trying to make an effort to get the ball into that high post paint touch area here against the zone. And when they've done that, for the most part, I feel like Pella Christian's been able to do a nice job of collapsing. The challenging part against a team like this is when you collapse, they can kick out to shooters, and then you're in trouble.
Yeah, Tessa Jones checked back into the game and immediately knocked down a three, and it's an urgent situation presented by Pella Regional Health Center. Eagles got to find some momentum here before halftime with 2:56 to go in the second quarter, and that'll be a start there as 24, Paisley Heideggerken picks up her second foul, team's first of the quarter. And Kakmarinsky going to go to the line for 2 in your urgent situations, presented by Pella Regional Health Center. If you need urgent health care today, be seen today at Pella Regional's walk-in clinics in Pella, Knoxville, or Ottumwa. Visit PellaHealth.org for hours of wait time. Kakmarinsky making the first. Sophia Slaughter getting a breather with Elena Hertigan into the game. Game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric. It is 35-19. Dallas Center Grimes leading Pella Christian with 2:54 to go in the second quarter as Kakmarinsky goes 1 for 2 at the line that time. Macy Meyer, three-pointer on the other end. She'll bury the 3 from the left wing, and Dallas Center Grimes' lead is ballooned up to 19. It's 38-19. Pella Christian trailing as Kakmarinsky kicks Hertigan for 3 off back iron, no good. Rebounded by DCG, and Meyer on the other end will get a lay-in. And a quick Pella Motors timeout taken by John Mumm. And Pella Christian here is, first quarter started off really, really well for the Eagles, where you're putting up a really strong fight there. Turnovers, missed shots, runouts, just leading to a lot of looks for Dallas Center Grimes that are just making things tough here tonight.
Yeah, I think, the first quarter, like we commented, we had 10 turnovers for Pella Christian. Got, beat a couple times with those for points, but also dodged a couple bullets there with some missed layups. What we've seen differently in the second quarter to this point is when DCG's been able to turn Pella Christian over, they've been able to capitalize a little more frequently there. Just classic example, we saw the missed shots, rebound, one dribble, kick it ahead. They've got the run out for the layup, and it puts a lot of pressure on you as a defense. You've got to make sure somebody's rotating back all the time. And if you don't, teams like this are going to make you pay for it. And so far, I think that's the difference. The second quarter is just DCG's been able to convert some of those a little more regularity.
Absolutely, and again, in case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Eagles, as Aaron mentioned, they were off to a strong start. Despite 10 first quarter turnovers, they only trailed 17-13. Here in the second quarter, things have gotten a lot more difficult as Dallas Center Grimes has outscored the Eagles in the period 23-6. And Elena Hertigan got it inside to Addie Van Arendonk, who was unable to connect on the shot from inside there, and a nice feed down low to Paisley Heideggerken. She'll lay it in, and it's now 42-19 with 2:04 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, I don't think you can stress enough defensively as a team. Like, you've just got to sprint back and get to the paint against a team like this.
Yeah, Dallas Center Grimes forces another Eagles turnover as Macy Meyer cannot connect on the shot attempt from that. Again, that's a case you missed, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
Nora Van Arendonk's pass to Addie Van Arendonk, kicked out of bounds. So it'll stay with the Eagles. Kakmarinsky to inbound. Able to get it into Nora Van Arendonk. She's going to pull up from long range, but that one comes up short. Who's Always Open, presented by Anytime Fitness. Let's talk about Addie Van Arendonk in the first quarter. 4 of 5 from right around the basket. Eagles found her early and often. Yep. That was part of the success the Eagles had.
It was, yeah. And then, again, second quarter, DCG's done a better job of kind of just cluttering up that paint and making it a little more difficult for Pella Christian and forcing them to hit the outside.
Yep, Macy Myers on the other end, or Macy Meyer, excuse me, hits another triple, and it's 45-19. Dallas Center Grimes leading Pella Christian here with 1:04 to play in the second quarter. And another Eagles turnover. DCG looking to push in transition. It's Meyer with the basketball. She'll drive, kicks to Heideggerken. She drives, goes to the basket. Her shot no good. Kakmarinsky fights and grabs the rebound. And she pushes the other way. Gives it up to Hertigan. To the corner. Van Arendonk for 3. That time she over-adjusted a little long.
Good hustle on the offensive rebound. Get another look at it.
Yeah, Finley Snyder getting that one, and Hertigan unable to answer with the three-pointer. Ball's going to swing. Macy Meyer, left wing 3 off front iron. Rebounded by Rachel Kagmarinsky. And Finley Snyder will get it back to Kagmarinsky, who's going to pull it out for one shot. Instead, goes down low for Venera Dunk, and Venera Dunk can't connect from in low. 3 seconds on the clock. Macy Meyer in the middle of the lane. She'll put up the shot, and it'll go. Dallas Center Grimes takes a 47-19 lead over Pella Christian into the locker room for halftime. We'll be back with the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show after this inside the Element Siding and Windows radio broadcast booth on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Hi, this is Allie, owner of Thistle Flower Market. Whether you're planning a wedding, hosting an event, or looking to brighten someone's day, let us help you make it unforgettable. From stunning wedding florals to everyday gift deliveries, we're here to bring joy and beauty to your special moments. Located in downtown Pella, Thistles has been serving our community for almost 40 years. Thistles Flower Market, making every moment unforgettable.
There's a place in downtown Pella that takes you right into the heart of Amsterdam. A beautiful brick walk featuring a winding canal, a working drawbridge, and Dutch architecture providing a classic old world atmosphere. Welcome to the Molengraat. The Molengraat is home to some of Pella's finest lodging at the Amsterdam Hotel, dining with Liberty Street Kitchen and Oriental Express, Beautiful You Salon, Pella Nail Salon, the Pella Window and Door Showroom, and many service businesses. You can even take in a movie at Pella Cinemas. Good luck to our local sports teams from the Molengraat in Pella.
Stay cozy this winter with Central Iowa Roofing. When snow and ice hit hard, protect your home with the strength and beauty of Owens Corning shingles. The experts at Central Iowa Roofing deliver reliable, winter-ready roofing built to last through the toughest Iowa weather. Don't wait for leaks or damage. Upgrade your roof now with trusted materials and professional installation. Central Iowa Roofing, quality, confidence, and comfort all season long. Call today and stay covered this winter.
Who's always open? Anytime Fitness. For the last 16 years, Anytime Fitness has been open 24 hours a day, every day of the year. Our award-winning gym allows you to work out on your schedule. With state-of-the-art equipment, expert trainers, a welcoming community, and the convenience of around-the-clock access, you're sure to find a fitness home with us. It's your fitness, done your way, at Anytime Fitness in Pella.
When you work with the LIS team of certified financial planner professionals, you get the luxury of options. Whether you're moving, retiring, or looking for a change, stop by and meet with one of our financial advisors for a free 30-minute consultation. You can gain access to a wide range of resources and an experienced team dedicated to answering any questions you might have. To schedule a time to meet, call or text us at 641-628-1021.
Securities offered through Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member, FINRA/SIPC, not FDIC approved, no bank guarantee, may lose value, not deposit, not insured by any federal government agency.
Join Pella Corporation and do the work you're most proud of. Apply for one of our many openings and become a valued team member as we shape the future together. Recognized by Fast Company as a best place to work for innovators, we're dedicated to fostering a culture of creativity and forward thinking. Visit Pella.com/careers today and be part of a team committed to excellence and innovation. Because at Pella Corporation, we're building more than just windows and doors.
From corner bakeries to statewide operations, your drive has done more than build businesses. It's built communities. For 50 years, Bank Iowa has stood beside Iowa businesses with financing, tools, and trusted advice to help you grow. You've opened doors. You've sparked ideas. You've created opportunity. 50 years of shared stories. One shared future. With you at the center of it all. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen.
BankIowa.Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
More than 3,000 homes in Pella are enjoying 1 gig of fast, reliable fiber internet from Pella Fiber. Why not you? It's only $75 a month with no contract, no installation fees, no data caps, and no throttling. And if there's ever an issue with your service, Pella Fiber is a local utility with local employees to get it fixed quickly. Make the switch today and join the more than 3,000 homes in Pella getting a gig for just $75 a month by going to PellaFiber.com.
Welcome back to the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. For tires, front end work, there are no appointment oil changes and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. And here at the break, Tyler Crabb and Aaron Stoltz with you. And Aaron, really strong start for Pella Christian tonight, but second quarter things going awry. It's 17 to 13. Pella Christian trailing at the end of the first quarter, but Dallas Center Grimes goes on a 30-6 run there throughout the second quarter. They lead at 47-19 here at the break.
Yeah, I think it was just a matter of time. Unfortunately, just given the depleted roster, especially at positions like the ball handling positions in the backcourt. Sometimes it's a little easier to sustain some injuries in the front court. Because you still have guards that can make plays and knock down some shots and move and handle the ball. But any team, you start taking away key ball handlers, you start taking away shooters, it just gets incrementally more difficult as it goes on. And so even healthy, this is a tall task for the Lady Eagles, just because of the pressure that DCG can put on a team. Just magnified with some of these injuries there. But, the girls are playing hard, and we talked a little bit about it. I think just that conversion factor was the difference. Turnovers were still up higher than you probably want, but due to some inexperience and some of those things, that's going to happen. So try to string together some positives to build off of here the second half and see if you can carry that into practice the next couple days.
Absolutely, and just going into today's Inside the Numbers delivered by Pella Fiber here a little bit. When you look at this, one thing that I know, looking at your stat sheet there, Rachel Kagmarinsky having a strong night on the boards, hasn't been able to really get it going scoring because she's done a lot of the ball handling and led to a lot of open looks for her teammates, but really attacking the glass well.
Yeah, offensively, she's the focal point of the defense too, right? Which is going to be the case on a normal night, but now when you have maybe some depleted skill positions elsewhere, it's going to just increase that intensity on her, which we saw. But, 7 rebounds the first half. Maybe I missed one before I got here. I'm not sure. I tried to watch it from the tip as I was walking up the steps here. But for the most part, when DCG has missed, I feel like Pella Christian has done a nice job just limiting them to one shot. There's been a couple low boards there, but Rachel's a big part of that, just getting those 7 boards. And, probably weren't a lot of missed shots the second quarter to get more boards, but that's the other part of it. But they've done a nice job just kind of cleaning up when they can there.
Absolutely, and the thing that I want to note too, because I mentioned it at the time, she was 2 rebounds shy of 600 for her career.
There you
so
go.
She is well over by your estimation there.
You bet.
And here's the even crazier thing, Aaron. Not only is she over 600 now, she's closing in on the career rebounding record.
Oh, there you go. So
just a reminder for folks, she's a junior.
Yeah.
It is not unrealistic to think she could break that this year.
Yeah.
The school record, I believe, if my memory serving me correct me, from about an hour ago when I saw the record book.
Okay.
I think it's 678.
Okay. So
she could very easily get to that number later this season and just blow that record out of the water next year.
Yeah, I have not seen the record book, so I'm going to take your word for that. So a couple of things that come to mind to me instantly when I hear something like that is, number one, you've been playing from the start, right? You've got to be playing as a freshman, which she certainly did. And then the other part of that is you've got to have some assertiveness and some aggressiveness, and that's one thing Rachel has never lacked. And watching her play through the years has been accused of not being aggressive and assertive. So, that's part of it. Part of it's her personality and her just nature to go have a nose for the ball and going to outwork girls. And the other part is she's been playing a lot of games so far in the middle of her junior year, so I have no doubt she's going to put that at a number that's going to be pretty hard to reach.
Oh, yeah.
For future Eagle players, but at the same time, it's going to set some goals for some future Eagle players to see if they can get her name out of there at some point.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun, and so that's something to watch for later this season, Eagles fans. Going inside the numbers, Dallas Center Grimes, Macy Meyer had 18 points, Ava Smith had 11, 5 for Tessa Jones, 3 apiece, or 5 for Paisley Heidegarten, excuse me. And then Taya Jones with 3, Leah Brauk with 3, 2 for Addie Abens. For Pella Christian, 8 points for Addie Van Arendonk, 3 apiece for Rachel Kekmarinsky, Sophia Slachter, and Ashlyn Vermeer. And then Ava Breams with 2. That's inside the numbers delivered by Pella Fiber, where every home gets a gig. Join today at PellaFiber.com. Our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service. A lot easier said than done, but got to take care of the basketball. Just give yourself opportunities to go score it here against a talented DCG squad.
I would agree with that. I think the big thing for me, if I'm Pella Christian and coaches and players, is I just want to see some confidence built out of this half. These are going to be good games that are going to help them down the road here, especially as you head towards postseason. We've got a lot of inexperienced players that are playing, so mistakes are going to happen, turnovers are going to happen, but if they can learn from situations like this, regardless of what the score is, and play through it and get some experience, that's going to help them off, this year, but also moving in towards next year as well.
Absolutely right. That is our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service. If it's time for a new garage door for your home or business, it's time to see the gurus of garage doors at their showroom at 908 Roosevelt Road, just west of Pella Christian High School. You've been listening to the Central Tire and Auto Radio Halftime Show. For tires, front end work, there are no appointment oil change and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. And Sophia Slachter gets the inbounds pass to start off the second half. Her pass for Ashlyn Vermeer is knocked out of bounds by Ava Smith. That'll be how the quarter starts. So we take a quick look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard here at the half, or coming out of the half. Pella Christian trailing Dallas Center Grimes 47-19. Ava Breams looking inside for Eddie Van Arendonk. It's an Eagles turnover. Indianola running away from Pella right now in the girls' game, 31-14 at halftime. Norwalk struggling with Newton, trailing up 31-22 at halftime, as Tessa Jones knocked down a 3 to start off the scoring here in the second half for Dallas Center Grimes and make it 50-19 with 7.5 to play in the third quarter. Again, that's the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard.
Yeah, just good spacing there and good ball movement as well.
Kekmarinsky to Breams, right back to Kekmarinsky. Try to go over the top of Brauk, no. And in transition, Macy Meyer will get to 20 points.
And those are those runouts that are so tough that once you shoot, they're releasing a girl, and it's just whoever gets rebounds looking up and willing to kick it ahead, then makes it hard for you.
Yeah, Van Arendonk looking down low for Sophia Slachter, but
good action.
It's a little high.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't right on target, but I like the action. And again,
yeah, but Tessa Jones pays it off with another 3, her third of the contest. Makes it 55-19 and gives Jones a quick, gets her into double figures. She's got 11. It's Breams out top with it as Eagles trying to get something on offensively. And Smid reaches in and fouls Breams. It's going to be her first and the team's first of the quarter. Inbounder is Kekmarinsky looking, and really not much there. Tries to squeeze it in there to Ashlyn Vermeer. And fortunate, it's out on Dallas Center Grimes.
Yeah, just wasn't a lot of movement there to get open. Made that inbounds pass kind of difficult. So.
Yeah, that it did. Is Kekmarinsky again looking. She was looking over the top for Van Arendonk, but put a little too much on it. And in transition, Meyer gives to Brauk, and Brauk will lay it in. So 57-19. Dallas Center Grimes with the first 10 points here, and another Eagles turnover. Leads to a run out for Ava Smid. She'll dump it down for Brauk, who will be fouled by Sophia Slachter. Going to be the first on Slachter. Going to result in free throws. And Coach John Mumm wants a Pella Motors timeout here. Take a 30-second timeout. And Finley Snyder and Olivia DeHaan set to check back in here as Eagles just looking for anything to go right now.
Yep, and again, like I mentioned, it's just finding those little things to build off of. You know, you're not likely to come back and win this game, so what are those things that you can take away, whether it's some of the offensive movement, whether it's, you know, shot selection, whether it's defensive rotations, whatever the case might be. But what are, you know, as coaches, you're just looking for some things that we can put on some film and sit down with the girls and say, hey, I know the score maybe didn't reflect it, but this type of action, or this is what we're looking for, these are the things we need to build on. So I think you got, you know, a little bit of a youth movement here with some younger players on the floor and maybe getting pressed into action sooner than you'd want them to. But again, this is invaluable experience for these youngsters, especially the freshmen, to face a team like DCG that you know, it's just hard to emulate in practice too. So to see it firsthand for them is going to be valuable moving forward too.
Yeah, Brock goes 2 of 2 at the line. Puts Dallas Center Grimes up 59-19 with 5:22 to go in the third quarter. As Kegmarinsky will give it up to Van Arendonk. Eddie Van Arendonk with it.
Cut.
Looking to drive to the baseline. Nothing there. Gives it to Snyder. Now Kegmarinsky surveying. Dallas Center Grimes doing a nice job to close things down, and Ashlyn Vermeer has whistled for the carry.
Yeah, and the ball got stuck on one side there. You'd like to see it, you know, we talk about as coaches, like get the ball to both sides of the floor, and we just got kind of stuck on the right half there. And when you do that, it makes it a little, you know, easier for defenses because they can just kind of load up and clog things up there. So maybe get a ball reversal if you can. Try to get the defense moving a little bit and see what happens from there. Yeah,
Heide Gherkin and Bowens back in for Dallas Center Grimes. Tessa Jones knocks down another 3, her 4th of the game. She's 4 for 4 from behind the arc, and
gets her feet set and lets it fly, and it's been good so far.
Yeah, Kegmarinsky and Vermeer going back and forth, and Kegmarinsky, and to give it back to Vermeer after putting it on the deck.
Baseline cut.
Yeah, nice job there as Addie Van Arendonk finding Rachel Kegmarinsky underneath the basket for the lay-in. And on the other end, Tessa Jones. Why not add another one for Tessa Jones? She can't miss.
Get the feet set and it's going in.
Yeah.
So at least that's the case so far tonight. So
yeah, she has not been able to miss from long range as Olivia DeHaan is trapped in the corner. Really nowhere to go, and able to find Finley Snyder underneath the basket, but a Pella Motors timeout taken by John Mumm. He's going to call a full one here. He only has 2 timeouts remaining for the contest, so he's going to use this one. Didn't want to lose the possession, and again, another great teaching moment here to just kind of work with the girls and walk through some things.
Yep, looked like she was up against the 5-second call there, so was able to get out of it with the baseline pass there, but obviously didn't know that was coming. So timeout, talk some things over. Again, these are, you know, just teaching moments. We've talked about it in some other games that we've done where Pella Christian's been on the other side of that. And for those teams we've talked about, you know, as coaches, like these are teachable moments. Like just talk through some things and, you know, play. Don't worry about what the score is. Just play hard and try to work on some things here.
Absolutely. And we look at our game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric. And Pella Christian trails Dallas Center Grimes 65-21. 3:42 to go in the third quarter. And in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. The Eagles got out to a strong start in this one, trailed just 17-13 at the end of the first quarter. But it's been all Dallas Center Grimes since then. They've ramped up the pressure and made life really difficult for this Eagles squad. And that is, in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
Kegmarinsky had her shot blocked. And on the other end, it's Brauk with it, looking inside for Bowens.
Good rotation.
Bowens nearly lost it, but was able to get it back out to Brauk. She was looking for Smith on the backdoor cut, and Kegmarinsky takes it away for the 8th Dallas Center Grimes turnover. Van Arendonk inside to Kegmarinsky. Nice spin move, and Kegmarinsky will lay it in. She's got 4 in the quarter, and she's up to 7 on the night.
Yeah, good strong finish there. Defender got a little turned around, and Rachel's able to capitalize on it and make her pay.
Yep,
Good
Smith
hands.
loses the basketball as Olivia DeHaan takes it away, finds
good.
Finley
Hey,
Snyder.
there we go.
And Finley Snyder on the board.
Good transition there. Nice pass by Olivia, too. But again, it starts with active hands on the defense.
And on the other end.
It starts with getting your feet set, and the ball's going in. So.
Yep, Tessa Jones continues to light it up from three. She's now got 5 3-pointers in the quarter, 6 overall, and she's not missed one yet.
All right. Well.
She's having a good night. Hurtigan's pass inside for Addie Van Arendonk is taken away, and in transition, Leah Brauk will go to the basket and lay it in and put it to a 70-25 game. Kegmarinsky with it. Nice feed down low. Finley Snyder will put another bucket on the board and make it 70-27 with 2 minutes to go in the third.
Again, those are just those little things to build off of, you know, that you can, if your coaches, just talk through those things and try to get some momentum moving forward with that outside of tonight.
And the Eagles defense got caught behind the 8 ball there as Aaliyah Bowens able to get the easy lay in. Olivia DeHaan with the ball in the right corner. She's going to dribble it back out top. And it got poked away by Leah Brauk. Now Heideggerkin will knock a ball out of bounds.
Yeah, and Dallas Grimes just overplaying those passing lanes very heavily there. Just, you know, you'd like to see the simple counter to that if you're Pella Christian. Just, you know, plant the foot and back cut and maybe make them pay once or twice there before they adjust.
Yeah, Olivia DeHaan driving to the basket. Defense collapses on her. Substitutions for Dallas Center Grimes basically put the entire starting lineup back in here as Kegmarinsky goes to the basket and will lay it in with the left hand. They make it 72-29. 53 seconds to go in the third quarter.
All up. Hey, there we go.
And a travel by Addie Abens, who disagreed with it, but it's a 10th Mustangs turnover.
Yeah, good job by Addie Van Arendonk there, just kind of walling up a little bit. Put a little pressure on her to force that turnover.
Yeah, Rachel Kegmarinsky looking, finds Elena Hurtigan, right wing 3. And Elena Hurtigan knocks down the triple. Makes it 72-32 with 23 seconds to go in the third. And Macy Meyer setting up the offense here for Dallas Center Grimes.
Looks like they're going to hold for the last shot. 14 seconds left. I guess 34.
Meyer going to kick it to Tessa Jones. Jones was looking for the step back 3, instead didn't have anything and throw it right to Addie Van Arendonk. And Finley Snyder, I'm not going to put that down as a shot for her. She tried she lost the ball and then just kind of picked it up with the left hand and just kind of heaved it. Whatever else, but 72-32, Pella Christian trails Dallas Center Grimes going into the fourth quarter. Back after this on 92.1 KRLS.
At Element Siding and Windows, we do it right the first time. Hi, I'm Andrew Thomason, owner of Element. We're locally owned and proud to have the same dedicated team on every project, the same faces you'll see from start to finish, no random subcontractors. We don't leave your project until it is complete and you are completely satisfied. Your details and your budget matter to us, and we'll work with you to bring your vision to life. You have a dream, we'll make it happen. Find us on Facebook at Element Siding and Windows.
At Integrity Comfort Solutions, we've been your local, trusted experts on new construction, plumbing, heating, and cooling for over 50 years. We're excited to now offer service. Don't let a breakdown disrupt your comfort. Let our expert team get you back on track. Call us at 641-628-4093 or visit integrity-comfort.com and let our experts work for you. Integrity Comfort Solutions. Let's get comfortable.
Welcome back here on 92.1 KRLS inside the Element Siding and Windows Radio broadcast booth on 92.1 KRLS. Finley Snyder gets another mid-range jumper to go after Tessa Jones missed her first 3 of the game, but then follows it up with another make, and Dallas Center Grimes leads 75-34 as the Mustangs continue to roll out their starters despite the large lead. And a turnover there by the Eagles. We'll go the other way, and Olivia DeHaan will foul Macy Meyer. First on DeHaan, first on the Eagles in the quarter. Meyer makes the first free throw. Substitutions here as Dallas Center Grimes starts to put some of the bench in there. Got Kate Wilson in the game. Bowens is back, and also set to check in is Tinley Heideggerken. As Meyer makes the free throw, which will bring in Heideggerken there. For Pella Christian, it's Hannah Van Wyk, Ava Nickel, Rachel Kekmarinsky, Finley Snyder, and Alina Hertigan. Kekmarinsky cross court to Hertigan to the corner for Ava Nickel. She's driving back out to Hertigan. Hertigan drives, pass too low. It's through the legs of Kekmarinsky, and jump ball will stay with the Eagles. So game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric. Pella Christian 34, Dallas Center Grimes 77. 6:39 to go in the fourth quarter, and the clock is moving. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinary, the Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Eagles got that strong start here in this contest. Obviously, things have kind of gone wrong since that, but the Eagles only trailed 17-13 at the end of the first quarter, as Anaya Bowens picks up the first foul of the game for herself, and the first foul for Dallas Center Grimes in the fourth quarter. And again, that's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
And Kekmarinsky will get that layup to roll right over the front of the rim and put Pella Christian down 77-36 now. Oop.
Oh, nice, good left-handed take there by Rachel.
Yep, and then Tessa Jones on the other end knocks down another three. Bengals Home Store Instant Radio Update. Indianola girls basketball leading Pella 36-20 at the end of the third quarter. And then Knoxville trailing Cardinal 27-12 at the end of the half. 80-36, Dallas Center Grimes leads Pella Christian. 5:20 to play in the game. Kekmarinsky shot altered by Bowens.
Good give and go action though. It's just what you like to see. Just not able to get the shot off there.
Yep, Tinley Heideggerken goes to the basket and gets fouled by Finley Snyder. Yeah, I'd say for some reason, some frustration about something. I mean, I don't really know. Olivia DeHaan checks in for Rachel Kekmarinsky. Bowens and Tessa Jones check out for Dallas Center Grimes as they've emptied the bench. Denali Amos in. Said I think part of it too is not even necessarily officials. I think it's just frustration. Dallas Center Grimes left the starters in, kind of ran up the score a little bit, and some frustration there from some Eagles fans and probably coaches as well. But you know, to each their own.
Yeah.
Each person's gonna run the program a little bit differently.
Yeah, just all you can do is play the game.
Exactly.
So just control the controllables and do what you can do, and just challenge your girls, keep getting better.
Yeah, Amos made the layup to make it 83-36. Dallas Center Grimes.
Good back
Hurt
cut
again
there.
To Olivia DeHaan.
Oh, shoot.
And DeHaan ran into a defender there and lost the ball out of bounds.
But again, I like getting the ball inside there, and you had a nice cut on the baseline, just not able to finish it off. But those are the little things that you can take from a game like this and potentially build off of is just some of the movement stuff as well.
Yeah, you're listening to Pella Christian Basketball powered by Bank Iowa on 92.1 FM KRLS Knoxville Pella Newton and KRLS HD1 Knoxville Pella Newton. Hannah Van Wyk on the left wing goes into the corner for Elena Hurd again. Over to Olivia DeHaan. She'll drive. Kick it down low for Snyder and back out to Ava Nickel. Marion County Bank radio scoreboard here as Ava Nickel steps.
Nope, timeout
full
called.
timeout. Full Pella Motors timeout taken by John Mumm. And Pella Motors, you're going to drive away happy. That's the Pella Motors guarantee. That gives us a chance to look at the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard officially. So here's what we got so far. Pella Christian trailing Dallas Center Grimes 83-36 with 3:26 to go in the fourth quarter. Indianola up by 16, 36-20 on Pella at the end of the third quarter. Norwalk struggling on the road at Newton, 49-37 at the end of the third quarter. And then Knoxville trailing Cardinal 27-12 at halftime. So you get to see them bounce back home a little bit after their rough showing tonight.
Yeah.
You know,
So
good for Knoxville, getting into double figures.
a little more competitive matchup there tonight for them, and I'm sure Pella's going through a little bit of an adjustment. As Katie Shekels likely out and not playing tonight.
Yeah,
and
I don't
maybe
know.
longer, but
I
either way.
haven't heard officially what happened on Friday night, but I know that didn't look good.
Yeah, I believe it's ankle related, but either way, I think, probably some adjustment for them too, seeing that score a little bit lower than what they're probably accustomed to. So, but yeah, 3:26 left to go in this one. So again, we've been talking about all night. You just want to see your team keep playing hard and try to find little things to get some momentum and build off of.
The other thing too, Aaron, you want to see here, health. Make sure you stay healthy.
Yeah, we don't need any more injuries.
As I say, that has been a bugaboo for it's been a slight blight on this season, is just all the different injuries here. As Taya Jones misses the three-pointer, but was that number
3?
Yeah, Tinley Heideggerkin, who followed it up with the made basket and a foul on Dallas Center Grimes.
Nice job by Finley, just trying to drive into the lane there and creating a little bit. It's able to draw the contact.
Denali Amos called for the foul there on the block. And it's Hannah Van Wyk to Olivia DeHaan.
Again, nice job being aggressive and putting the ball on the floor there.
Yeah, Taya Jones is the one whistled for that one. Her second, team's third. 2:22 to go in the fourth quarter, and the clock continues to run. And Snyder inbounds to Hurd again, and now Van Wyk over to Nickel. Nickel off of the screen of Hurd again, drives to the basket, and she'll get whacked by number 4, Hayden Smith, her first, team's fourth. And Ava Nickel going to go to the line. Nickel's first free throw is short.
Well, she doesn't have a lower body injury. It appears she's got a nice little bandage on her right index finger here, which is making this shot a little bit uncomfortable, I'm sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, the right leg injury is an older sister.
Yes, yeah. And I think this finger one's maybe a little less severe.
Yeah, just a
but
little bit.
You don't know.
Let's say, who knows? It could be chopped off underneath there.
I saw Mom today after school and said still waiting to get some answers. So
yeah, I think I heard the MRI tomorrow potentially. But
yeah, just need some swelling to go down. It sounded like so.
Yeah, so here's hoping that happens. But
yeah,
Dallas Center Grimes turnover gives the Eagles the ball back. They trail 85-36 with a minute 32 to go in the fourth quarter. And Nickel going to try a three from the corner. That goes off the top of the backboard.
Yeah, good,
and
Hannah.
Finley
Ooh,
Snyder tipped the rebound to Hannah Van Wyk.
Yeah.
But her shot got blocked. And then on the other end, it was, I didn't even see who that was for Dallas Center Grimes who scored it. But someone for Dallas Center Grimes scored in transition.
2 more points on a layup.
Yep. We'll see if I...
3.
It was Heideggerkin.
3, okay.
There we go. Finley Heideggerkin, who also just committed her first foul and the team's fifth. So Finley Snyder going to go to the free throw line here, looking for points number 7 and 8. Snyder unable to connect there. Be sure to stay tuned for Scooter's Coffee Radio postgame show after this. Snyder gets the second free throw to roll home, and she's up to 7 points in the contest. So 87-37, 45 seconds to play. Dallas Center Grimes swinging the ball around. And going to the basket was number 23, Taya Jones. Her shot was no good. Finley Snyder into the front court for Pella Christian.
Good luck.
Nice feed.
Good luck.
Olivia DeHaan will lay it in on the right side. 87-39. And then on the ensuing Dallas Center Grimes possession, a three-pointer missed leads to a foul on Heidi Kirkin, and she will shoot. And her first free throw is off the mark. Second free throw is good.
12.7. See if we can get one more look off here.
Yeah, Finley Snyder gonna hand it off to Olivia DeHaan. DeHaan to Elena Hertigan. Inside, Finley Snyder.
Throws it up.
Tosses it up and gets the buzzer beater. So Finley Snyder finishing with 9 points tonight. So good little night for Finley Snyder there. Pella Christian falling 88-41 here to kick off our doubleheader. We'll be back at the Scooters Coffee Radio postgame show after this on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Skills in steel deserve respect. At Vermeer, they're hiring welders, level 1, 2, and 3. From big, complex machines to compact pedestrian equipment, Vermeer Iron takes all kinds of skills. They train. You grow. Your pay grows too. This is where your welding career starts, and they help you build it. Join the second or third shift crew and be part of something tough. Visit VermeerJobs.com or text 641-900-6178.
The wipers in the car go swish, 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 swish. The wipers in the car go swish, swish, swish at Central Tire and Auto.
Winter brings slushy, sleety, icy weather that's even more annoying if your wipers can't keep your windshield clean. For tires, front-end work, their no-appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and the important little things like new wipers, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
At Central Tire and Auto.
The winter seems really cold right now and far away from the Knoxville Raceway season. But don't worry, race fans. Thinking about tickets to the Knoxville Raceway will warm you up. Tickets go on sale for season tickets and 2, 3, and 4-day Knoxville Nationals and 360 Nationals on February 1st. And World of Outlaw tickets go on sale January 12th. Go to KnoxvilleRaceway.com for more information. Knoxville Raceway, sprint car capital of the world.
At Lely, we continue to provide the latest innovations for the dairy industry. Our robotic milking systems put more milk in the tank with less effort. Our robotic feeding systems provide optimal feed efficiency for a healthy and productive herd. And we have a line of innovative barn products that create an animal-friendly environment focused on the cow's well-being and comfort. Lely, a worldwide pioneer in dairy farm automation, with our North American headquarters right here in Pella, is proud to be part of the community.
You gave your kids a new puppy or kitten for Christmas. Let's make sure we take care of him. This is Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, and we have a new puppy and kitten program that provides the attention they need. It involves physical exams, vaccinations, diets, and most importantly, information for you, so that you can provide the best care for your new family member. Schedule your new puppy or kitten visit by calling Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
Dare to